Hey guys, so this is going to be a review on this week's Teen Wolf. If you have not seen this week's episode, I suggest you leave now because I'm going to be talking spoilers, and the spoilers are going to start now. So first off, the sheriff is obviously investigating the Sean thing from last week with the Wendigo, and he called in Derek, which we were told we were going to get what Derek kind of does for a living or what he's doing, and I'm thinking he worked with the sheriff a lot tonight, so I'm thinking maybe Deputy Derek. On to Lydia, who has started to figure out what the codes in her notebook was. She figured out the code, and it was the Vishniak cipher, but she doesn't have the key to it. And eventually, later down in the show, she got the key, and the key word was Allison, which was sad. I really do miss Allison. I didn't think I would, but I really do. I really liked Allison. So she finally decoded the Vishniak cipher, and it is the Deadpool, which is a list of all the supernatural creatures, and most everyone's on it except, I don't know if we saw the whole list, but from what we saw, Styles, Kira, Malia, and the newbies weren't on the list, but I'm sure as we maybe see more of the screen eventually and probably more episodes, we'll see them as well. Styles also went in search of Liam's background and why he got expelled from his old school, and it was due to anger issues. He beat this teacher's car up with a crowbar and wrote "This is your fault" on it, and I feel like that's not it completely, but it's where we're heading right now. So Parrish gets shadier and shadier every week. He really does. Because he walked in with Derek and Stilinski talking, and he heard Tomahawk, and immediately he's like, "Oh, I used the Tomahawk when I was in the IED squad." And really, Parrish is just getting shadier and shadier. I'm saying he's something. I'm between Banshee, Raven, or Camden. Have I told you guys my Camden theory? Wait till my theory part. I have this idea on who Parrish is that I saw, and I'm currently in love with it. So of course, where Sheriff and Derek went was the school, because that's where everything takes place, really. They were attacked by the mute, and Peter got to the mute first and killed the mute, which is probably not a good thing. Or maybe it is. Of course, the mute isn't the only assassin, which leads us to the next thing. Garrett and Violet. We now know who Violet is. Violet is the girl who killed the cake delivery guy who was a wolf. So she killed the cake guy, went in, and she's dating Garrett, and he got a message from the Benefactor saying the money was transferred. So it looks like him and Violet are also part of the assassin ring with the mute. Now on to the theories. On to my Parrish theory. There's a lot of different theories floating around with Parrish, that he's a Banshee or he's the Raven from the Nuggetanae's comment about the Raven, the Coyote, and the Fox. Or something I saw, which I haven't seen anyone talk about this. I saw a gift set go by, but no one was talking about it. And the gift set was a comparison post, or gift set of, when was the Canema? Season 2? Season 2, Canema era with Matt on Camden Leahy, who is Isaac's brother, being compared to Parrish, who it matches up pretty well, I have to say. I wasn't sure. I thought it was fake, but then I went and researched it, and I think it could add up. The ages would match up with 24. He was in the military, and Camden was, and supposedly Camden died in combat. And I feel like everything adds up perfectly for him to be Camden. So this may or may not obviously happen, but I really like this theory. It's probably going to be my dream theory for this season until they reveal what Parrish is. Oh, also I want to say this now. He wasn't on this week, but I didn't mention it last week, or I did, but I think I edited that part out because the video was getting a little bit too long for my liking. But I don't trust Liam's stepdad. Nope. From the moment we saw him with Melissa, literally, I was just, no. I did not trust him. And then finding out that he was Liam's father, nope. Calling it now, something's not right with him. He's evil. So with the previews for next week, we see Violet going after another werewolf who is secret. There's a lot of secrecy going on this season, which I think is really cool. Like, there was Wendigos, there's going to be another werewolf next week, there's a werewolf this week, and I'm really liking finding out that there's more in Beacon Hills than just what we knew about, and hopefully we'll see more creatures besides werewolves in this coming season or further on in the show. So tell me what you thought about this week's episode, your theories, and thanks for watching.